Thank you for joining us again. My name is Catherine. I am the co-founder of Yoked, where we are building covenant marriages through love and laughter. I was not planning on doing a part 2, but it just kind of worked out that way. So we did the Patriclan. So this is my dad. This is my dad, Willie Miller Sr. And we did the Matriclan and the Patriclan. So he does not know any of this. He didn't know I did this, had no idea that we had this whole thing going on. So what this is, African Ancestry is a company that tests your DNA to find out what your African lineage is. So you have like other companies like Ancestry.com, 23andMe, like all these others that say that you have, this percent is from this country, like you're 20% Scottish, 20% Irish, like all of that stuff. But African Ancestry is different because they can trace your maternal and paternal DNA back to a specific tribe in Africa to let you know where your actual African roots are. So because this is a part 2, we did part 1 with my brother, and I called my dad over since it's actually like his lineage that we're testing. So with the way that it works, the maternal side tested mama's DNA, grandma, her grandmother, all the way back along the women on my family. So you would have different maternal lineage because you have a different mother than mama's mom. So you would have different maternal. Yeah. But this is testing my DNA through the men in the family. So Marcus did the test. So it's him, you, your dad, his dad, along the men's side.
That's a long way.
So I've already seen the results, so I already know what it is, which is really interesting. So between the 2 videos, I tried to do a little bit of research. I couldn't find very much information, but there was something specific that I found that I thought was really, really cool. So if you want to briefly tell the people what you did in the military, because...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like what your main job. So my dad was... You did the Army first?
Army, Navy.
Yeah, so he did the Army for a couple of years and then served 20 years in the Navy. Okay, so what about your job in the Navy?
Aircraft mechanic was my main job.
Yeah, I got to tell you what this is because I wanted them to know like what you did, because I feel like your job in the military is like directly related to your results. All right, you got to open your results though. Okay. So,
this is it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Awesome, you didn't tell me this.
Okay, so the African Ancestry, again, I mean, I've looked at this, I've seen it. He does not know what it is. So, I'm going to let you read this, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I could find about your lineage.
Oh.
So, read that first paragraph.
Great pleasure that I report our Patriclan, analyst successfully identified your paternal genetic ancestors. That's scary. By analyzing your Y chromosome DNA, we have determined that you share paternal genetic ancestry with
the
Ateki people
in Gabon.
Today. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, what?
Oh, I'm supposed to speak. How far back does this go?
So it says that it goes back. It says you have inherited this segment of DNA through your father, and it has been passed on consistently from father and son over the last 500 to 2,000 years. The crazy thing about this is that the match is 99.4%, which meant there was little to no other interracial mixing in your paternal line.
Yeah, that would have been on my
Your dad's side.
Yeah, my great grandpa's side.
Yeah. So probably on your mom's side is where like the Native American would come in, but on your dad's side there was like no other other ethnicity, just African. But so the information that I could find about the Ateki people in Gabon is, you said that when you were in the Navy that your main job was aircraft mechanic.
Aircraft mechanic.
The Ateki people in Gabon were blacksmiths, so they've always worked on
metals and things. Yeah.
Yeah. So even in the Navy, you were still doing the same work that your ancestors did.
It's in the blood.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So I've got to research some more to find out about that. But that's so, like, even looking at me, at what I do, like, I've always been very interested in like crafts work. I've always been very interested in like using power tools and learning how to build things. Like, I love to build stuff. I love to create. So my paternal side is the blacksmiths who did metalworking. Yeah. And my maternal side were the creatives who did bronze work. So in my lineage, it's all about people crafting and creating.
Yeah.
And so
that's why it was so easy for you to catch on how to change your tire and how to change the bathtub gas and things on your Jeep.
Yeah. Like, it's just natural.
And I was watching you as I was teaching you. I was watching you. It was like, she already know how to do this. Why am I teaching her?
Yeah, it's always been natural.
It comes natural.
Yeah, and I didn't know why. Like, I never thought about something like a skill being like genetic. Like, I did, but I mean, Mom always said that like all my craft is like baking and sewing and decorating, like all the stuff that I did. Everybody, even to this day, is always like, you get that from your grandma, because my grandmother, who is of the Yoruba and Hausa bloodline, was a creative. Like, she didn't try. Like, that's just what she did. And it was very natural to her. Mm-hmm. And I picked up all of those skills. Like, that is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's just like this. I mean, you do the same thing, You craft, you build stuff. You get ideas in your head and you just do it. 'Cause I do that all the time. Yeah. And I'll be thinking like, where did I get this from? Because I can sit up in there and I'll be sitting in the house sometime and I'm like, I'm gonna be able to, like, in the laundry room. Mm-hmm. All those cells, I just did it.
Yep. Just get an idea. I'm like, yep. I don't need to spend money on this. I'm gonna build it myself. Yep. So it's pretty cool. So
just get the material and go for it. So you make a mistake, like, okay, I know what to do now. Go get another put, and it's done.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Then you stand back and look at like, did I just do this?
Yes. As I'm supposed to be like quarantining, and right now I want to go to Harbor Freight because I have so many rocks that I want to make jewelry. The metalworking and the brass working. Like, I want to make jewelry, and I've been itching to go get like a drill set so that I could build more like stuff. This explains so much.